again, hello, welcome to Hatty Waiver Wire Guru. We're heading into week 6. The season is going by so fast. Okay, going with bye week teams first. Do not start players on the Cowboys, the Colts, the Dolphins, or the 49ers. If you start anybody on those teams, you're not going to get any points. Make it a habit to check teams on the bye week. Let's go right into it. I have QBs, running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends for you. I have pickups, I have spot starters, and I have people I'm watching. Let's start with quarterbacks. First is pickups. The pickup is Matt Hasselbeck. He hit a lot of waiver wires after Seneca came in after the injury. He came back this week, started, did excellent. I would pick him up. Great to have as a bye week filler or a backup QB. He is the pickup for the week. Okay, next, let's move into spot starters. This is a guy I was keeping my eye on. He was on my watch list. I'm moving him up to spot starter. It's Josh Johnson from Tampa Bay. He is a risk-reward type quarterback. He's going to throw a lot of interceptions. He's also going to throw a lot of touchdowns. He's really raised the value of players like Kellen Winslow and Antonio Bryant. Very young. If you're in a dynasty league, I'd recommend picking him up, stashing him if you have a taxi squad or a development position, and just stashing him away. He can also be for you guys that are with a quarterback that may not be doing very well at all, or out on injury, or out on bye week. Okay, Josh Johnson. Next, who am I watching? I'm watching Daunte Culpepper. Never ever been wild about Culpepper, but I think Matt Stafford's injury is serious to his knee, so Culpepper is going to start for many weeks. So you should go ahead, if you need the depth, pick up Culpepper and use him in emergency situation only. All right, let's move on to running backs. My pickup of the week here is Sammy Morris. Pick him up. He is the clear winner in New England. He's done it before in the past. He'll do it again. He can catch. He can run. He's a good person to have on your team for bye weeks, for injury spot starters, or if you're really weak at running back, then Sammy Morris is your pickup. Moving on to spot starters, it's Michael Bush. I recommended Justin Fargas last week. I'm recommending Michael Bush this week, really to add to depth. I would only use him if you need him on a bye week or injury, but he would definitely not be someone if I would pick up and start. He's getting 50-50 split with Justin Fargas, so Michael Bush is just somebody that I would use in emergency situation only. I have my eye on who am I watching? I'm watching Jamaal Charles, okay, on Kansas City. Larry Johnson, he still gets work, but they're moving Jamaal Charles in more and more every week. He has hands and he can catch. Again, it's somebody I'm watching. I'm not recommending you rush out and grab him, and I'm not recommending you don't, just so I'm keeping an eye on. Okay, wide receivers. I've got a lot of people here in the wide receivers. Let's start with the pickups. The first pickup is Jeremy Maclin for the Eagles. Kevin Curtis has been injured. He's never really fully recovered from his surgery, so Maclin is getting the start, and I think he will become the starter over Kevin Curtis for sure. Had a wonderful week. Don't expect that from him every week, but would be somebody I would pick up, especially in a dynasty situation, or in general in a redraft league to have for depth for bye weeks or injuries, is Jeremy Maclin. The next pickup is somebody that you guys have heard me talk about since the beginning before everybody, and that's Austin Collie. You're seeing Austin Collie probably on a number of sites out there, but you heard it from me first. If you check out my preseason videos, I'm the only one talking about Austin Collie. But he is a pickup. He's been consistent the last couple weeks, and if you need the depth at wide receiver, Austin Collie would be the pickup. Next pickup is Donnie Avery. With Laurent Robinson out, Avery, regardless of if Kyle Baller or if Mark Bulger throws it, Avery will be productive. I would pick him up, and he can be found on waiver wires. Next is spot starters. Miles Austin had a huge game this last week with Roy Williams out. Keep in mind, Miles Austin is only a stud if Williams sits. If Roy Williams plays, Miles Austin isn't going to be as productive, but doesn't mean you shouldn't keep him on your bench for that spot starter. So Austin Miles is a great spot start. Next is Hakeem Nicks, okay, on the New York Giants. This guy has incredible hands. I saw him catch a pass behind the back last year when he was playing for Carolina. Amazing hands. He got out there. He was productive. I know the Giants want to move him up. So all you Mario Manningham owners, keep in mind Hakeem Nicks, I think, was brought in to take that number 2 position. So everybody go ahead and grab Hakeem Nicks now, and he can be used as a spot starter only right now. Next, who am I watching? I'm watching Bobby Wade on Kansas City. Okay, you have Castle looking his way frequently. He can catch. He's not stellar, he's not stunning, but he gets the work. He gets the looks and the targets. So Bobby Wade can be somebody that if you really need a depth, you can pick up, but it's just somebody I'm watching right now. That's Bobby Wade. Last is tight ends. I only have one for you. And that tight end pickup is Bo Scaife. Pick him up. He's been productive in the past. I've always liked Bo Scaife. I saw him get back in the game, after his injury this week, and he looks very good. I'd pick up Bo Scaife and feel great about having him as a backup tight end, or if you had to start him during bye weeks, or if you just don't have a really good tight end, he can be your new starter. That's it for Week 6 pickups for Waiver Wire, for Hatty Waiver Wire Guru. If you have any questions, email me. It's Hatty Waiver Wire Guru at hattywaiverwireguru.com. Email me. I will email you back. Check out the website, hattywaiverwireguru.com. We have weekly rankings, we have injuries, we have player analysis, we have videos, we have message boards, we have links to awesome content, we have Twitter, we have everything that you need in a site, and we definitely respond to feedback. So if you want to see some things on the site, email us. Thanks again, good luck, keep winning, let's get to those playoffs.